Hello, welcome to Back to School Night. This is Yearbook. I am Kurt Victor. I'm the teacher of the class. So Yearbook is an unusual class because in some ways it acts like a business, in other ways it acts like a classroom. Yes, we're learning, but at the same time we're actually producing a product that we are trying to get people to purchase. I do have very high expectations for the class. I have an award-winning yearbook that I'm very proud of. Not to mention we're going to be publishing something that reflects on the school. So I do have very high expectations about the photos that we publish, about the text that we write, about the entire quality of the book. I am very happy with our past yearbooks, and I'll be happy to brag on these, including last year's, which I see I didn't get that photo in there. I should have done that. Okay, so we're going to be learning about lots of aspects of publishing, coverage, photography, layout, design, copywriting. After the book has been put to bed, then we're going to focus on marketing and distributing the yearbook. So that's kind of a brief overview of what we're going to be learning. We're going to be using a program, an online program called Encore. It's got elements that is taken from Adobe InDesign and tried to mimic that and allow us to do that and interface with our publisher in a way that's going to be easy to use. Your son or daughter should already be familiar with Encore, can show you how to upload photos, how to edit text. We're going to be using Canvas pretty extensively to give students feedback to how their participation is going, to be able to post various things and to communicate with them. I recommend that if you have not shadowed your, I think the term is shadow, maybe it's associated with your son or daughter's account in Canvas, that you do that. That can give you a very up-to-the-moment idea of what their grades are and how they're doing in class. And so you can see some of the communication that I'm posting as well. So what do I want from them? What are my expectations? Well, photos, photos, photos. The yearbook is all about great photos. And then from those stories arise the stories that go with them. Deadlines are very important since we have very real publishing deadlines and we do want to get the book by a specific date. Deadlines become very important to the class. If you've worked with me in the past, you know I'm actually very flexible as far as late work and being able to receive that. Unfortunately, when it comes to yearbook, that just doesn't work anymore because I can't let somebody turn in something multiple weeks late if that jeopardizes the timely publication of the yearbook. This is a difficult task, and I want to be very upfront about that. We have very high standards, which usually means that you can expect that the captions you submit will need to be edited and rewritten more than once often. And there is some frustration when it comes to that, or finding out your photo is low resolution, or that I rejected it because it's blurry, or doesn't it's not well composed, or doesn't show the face. I absolutely tolerate no plagiarism at all. And libel and fictitious reporting are all things that can get you in trouble for this class. The students will be submitting photos and doing their page work through Encore, which I showed you briefly. They're going to submit to me copy through the email system we have in Canvas. I already mentioned deadlines and our lack of ability to accept later makeup work for when it comes to the yearbook work specifically. Now, one thing that makes this class really peculiar is we're actually producing the yearbook now actually through the end of March, which means when we get to April, May, and June, the class is going to back off quite a bit, and there's going to be a lot less stress during those months. Also, the chance to do well grade-wise is largely diminished. So if you want to do well in the class, really the focus has got to be October through March. You can't wait until May and then ask, what do I need to do to improve my grade? Because by then it is too late. We need to actually do the work when we're still in our production cycle. Now that may seem odd, but if we're going to have a book in June, it needs to be to our publisher so that they can do all the things they need to do and have it back to us in time. Okay, I tried to go through yearbook really quickly. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them, or you can ask them through your son or daughter. Have a great day.